Good morning, everyone. And, good to see you all back over here. So I'm continuing from my last topic, which was I was talking about the Yin Yang energies. So today I'm going to explore them in the context of the Shiv Shakti and the twin flame energies. How are they connected? They're all connected together. I'll just start this slide. Share screen I have.
Yeah.
So in the last session, I had shown that yin is the karma energy. So it is connected to the water element. That makes it very receptive, flexible. You can mold it any way you like and it accepts anything. And it's outward moving. It's an outward kind of moving energy. But an excess of it causes you to become unmotivated. It makes you lethargic. You become mentally lazy, in fact, physically and mentally lazy if there is too much of water element in you. And then it also makes you oversensitive. Emotional reactions जो होते हैं ना, they are out of your control. Overreactive हो जाते हो और फिर उससे volatile भी हो जाते हो. Anger issues just flare up. Any of the emotions, they are over. सारे जो ना over हो जाते हैं. और yang energy जो है वो fire element से related है. And it's a very dynamic energy. It's very it's more achievement oriented. Yang energy ज़्यादा होती है, तो the person is very sort of very determined, very focused that where is it he that wants to go. So and it brings in growth also naturally when you're dynamic and in direction आपका अच्छी तरह set है, तो आपकी growth भी अच्छी हो जाती है. So इसमें if this aspect is overemphasized, अगर yang ज़्यादा होता है तो then overly focused is, as I said, आपको और कुछ समझ नहीं आता, पूरा अपनी जो task है उसी पे focus रहते हो. And then naturally it makes you insensitive. You're not connected to anything else. अपने काम पर ही focus है. You see ना, those very driven people अपने काम में busy हैं और कुछ कर नहीं सकते, तो वो rigid भी रहते हैं. And they lose touch with their own emotional selves as well. They become very insensitive. But जो yang energy है, it causes you to be dynamic and alert. It causes your growth. But yin allows you to go with the flow. That the yin energy is what allows you to allow change into your life. So आपकी life journey, it is a constant flow, and without change, life cannot be there. So yin takes yang is the dynamic growth की तरफ, but yin allows that forward movement to happen. So both energies are very important. दोनों की जरूरत होती है. Balance में होते हैं तो the person is really quite down to earth, balance sort of thing. Then we'd also seen that इसमें nature में आ जाते हैं how yin and yang are connected to nature. So we have the day part of it and the night part of it. So all the dualities, black and white, up and down, male, female, one cannot do without the other. ये चाहिए हमें duality. And everything in the universe has two aspects. Everything exists in duality. उसका एक opposite होता ही है. So same and yin जो है, it is more about the feminine energy. It's connected to the lunar energy, the moon energy. And yang जो है वो masculine energy है. So it's connected to the solar part of it, the day part of it. So and both of them are combined में जो है ना, they are very powerful, and these two are the Shiv and Shakti kind of energy. Yin and yang जो है, they are connected to the Shiv and Shakti. उसी के combination से ही everything is possible. So these both energies are both static and dynamic. Both जो चीजें हैं combine हो जाती है हमारी शिव शक्ति एनर्जी में बहुत कम है. So one is very receptive and one is active. तो एक active होएगा तो दूसरा receptive होएगा. Both energies, as yin and yang का दिखाया, same with Shiv energy and the Shakti energy, they are also the same. So they together, they are the Ardhnarishwara form जो है शिवा का, वो complete करते हैं. The Parvati and Shiva, they combine together in that. And they are both opposites भी हैं, but they are complementary opposites. They are there to support each other. So they are like equal or wholes, equal halves of a whole. They are of that kind. तो बिना एक के दूसरा हो ही नहीं सकता. And together they are responsible for creating and sustaining the universe. They are like you could say the dynamic system of the universe, because the universe also keeps changing and growing. So in दोनों की combination से ही जो है, everything is possible. And sometimes these halves जो है, one appears to become stronger and more forceful हो जाता है. But it is not that way. कि हमें लगता है कि एक forceful हो गया, एक subtler है. But it is a process of ebb and flow. कभी एक strong हो जाता है, कभी दूसरा strong हो जाता है. And that is what creates that perfect balance जो होता है in a person, in the universe. Or it is the nature, the law of the universe also कि कुछ ebb पे पहुंच जाता है, point पे पहुंच जाता है, peak पे, then it has to come down. वो जो है wheel of fortune है, ऊपर जा रहा है तो नीचे भी आएगा. Same with the energies also. When one has reached the peak, it has to come down. And then only something new gets created. अब जैसे एक इलेक्ट्रिकल करंट हम छोड़ते हैं, सोर्स से आता है, सोर्स ऑफ पावर से इलेक्ट्रिकल करंट आता है, इट गोज एंड लाइटन्स अप अ बल्ब, जो भी ऑब्जेक्ट है उसको एनलाइटन कर देता है. सो व्हेन द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फ्लोज, द ऑब्जेक्ट गेट्स इल्यूमिनेटेड. So it's same with the universe. The light is Shiva, and he is regarded as a Purusha. The word used करते हैं Purusha. The object to be illuminated is Shakti. That is Prakriti. So in दोनों के combination से ही पूरी प्रकृति चलती है. Shiva जो है, in the human form, Shiva resides in the Sahasrara chakra. Crown chakra में Shiva is there. और शक्ति इज इन द मूलाधार चक्र. और बाय मेडिटेशन, जब हम मेडिटेट करते हैं तो वी अलाउ दिस एनर्जी जो मूलाधार में रहती है, इट राइजेस अप टू मीट द एनर्जी इन सहस्रारा. So yang is the energy in the सहस्रारा and yin is what rises up. And that is what the aim of Kundalini rising is also, to allow this energy to rise and unite in the सहस्रारा. इनकी यूनिटी से ही जो है ना, वी एक्सेस दैट अल्टीमेट नॉलेज. जब इन दोनों की यूनिटी हो जाती है, कहते हैं कुंडलिनी राइजिंग बहुत टेक्स यू फॉरवर्ड इन योर स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ. दैट इज व्हाट हैपेंस, दैट the Shakti energy rises to meet the Shiva energy, and that makes you could say, it gives you access to the ultimate knowledge. उसमें वो कहते हैं ना कि वो knowledge, knower, object of knowledge, everything becomes, but you don't need to think कि आपको कुछ knowledge मिल रही है. You're just part of it. You understand it. कुछ सोचने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. And at that point, कोई desires नहीं रह जाते. Because we know that we are with everything, we are one with everything. तो कुछ desire की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती. तो कोई sorrows नहीं रह जाते. कि वो अफसोस नहीं रह जाता, ये नहीं मिला, वो नहीं मिला, वो सब चीजें खत्म हो जाती है. एंड देयर इज जस्ट एवरलास्टिंग अनकंडीशनल लव एंड जॉय. और बट द प्रॉब्लम इज, हमारी कॉन्शियसनेस इज कनेक्टेड टू द फिजिकल बॉडी, सो इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू होल्ड दैट एनर्जी इन द सहस्रारा. जो ये कुंडलिनी एनर्जी राइज होती है, वो बहुत मुश्किल, बिकॉज अगेन वी गेट इन्वॉल्व इन द वर्ल्ड. if we don't do that, तो then we remain in that constant state of joy. But if we get involved, then the energy subsides to the heart center. It will not go back down to the Muladhar, but heart center में रुक जाती है. And the person is still working from a space of compassion. Okay, he is working from his heart. So he is constantly in connect with that eternal love also, with that eternal happiness. But there is still that union जो होता है ना, वो रह जाता है. So Ardhanarishwar ji जो है, वो he is the fusion of half male, half female forms, as the picture is also showing. Center से join होते हैं. The right half is Shiva, the left is the female form of Parvati ji. And this image, it represents a perfect synthesis of both the male and female energies. And they also show that they are inseparable. ये अलग अलग एनर्जीज नहीं है, दे आर पार्ट ऑफ वन ओनली. एंड वही है कि समटाइम्स वन इज डोमिनेंट एंड समटाइम्स द अदर इज डोमिनेंट. अब जो लेफ्ट साइड है वो पार्वती जी की है, तो दैट इज रिलेटेड टू द हार्ट. So it is connected to the typical feminine characteristics and also to creativity, left side. But then left side is also shown as being dependent on the right hand side, which is the Shiva form. He's the dominant half form. तो कई टेक्स्ट में ना लेफ्ट साइड को inferior माना जाता है and right side को superior. And that happens also because आप अगर right handed हो तो लेफ्ट अपने आप काम नहीं कर सकता. इट नीड्स द हेल्प ऑफ द राइट. सो इट इज सॉर्ट ऑफ डिपेंडेंट ऑन द राइट, यू कुड से. सो इट इज नॉट अबाउट दैट वो इंफीरियर है या सुपीरियर. दे बोथ हैव टू कंबाइन टुगेदर टू बी हार्मोनियस, टू प्रेजेंट अ हार्मोनियस होल. So this was about the Shiv and Shakti energies. So I'll just go on to the twin flames one now. According to the Greek mythology, the humans were originally created in this form. कि उनके चार, they were combined together, they were joined together. But then the gods felt that if they were allowed to be in this form, they would become very powerful, and then progress would also not happen. So जो उनके god थे, GS, he split them into two separate parts. And this is the one soul. And it was in one body, but then it was split into two different parts. And he put the clause that they would spend their life searching for each other. And when they met up, they would have a strong attraction towards each other. And मतलब एक दूसरे को छोड़ भी नहीं पाएंगे, पर इकट्ठे हो भी नहीं पाएंगे. So it is not that they are meant to be together. If you see the form, it is back to back. So they are not meant to be together also. They're supposed to be together. तो physical उनका union नहीं होता है. Spiritual union is very strong. Because एक soul है, the spiritual union has to be there. And that is the journey of each soul. Because हम सबका एक twin soul है, and existing somewhere. We may meet them in a lifetime, or we may not. कुछ भी हो सकता है. But they are spiritually together very strongly. Physically होए ना होए, that does not matter. They can be together, they may not be together. और यही कॉन्सेप्ट जो है हमारा अर्धनारीश्वर जी में है, गॉड स्प्लिट टू सोल्स इनटू वन, सॉरी वन सोल इनटू टू, जो दो पार्ट्स दिखते हैं, तो वो कंबाइन होके हो गया. सो दीज सोल्स जो है ना, दे आर, जो ट्विन सोल्स होते हैं, दे आर मिरर इमेजेस ऑफ ईच अदर. Mirror images in the sense that without the other, they are incomplete. And when they meet, their energy becomes a very powerful one. So it is that they are, it's not that they may not be the same looking, wo nahi hota, their qualities, everything, thought process, everything will be the same. That is how they are mirror images. And then, but it does not mean that they will be your life partners. Wo nahi hota hai. They may not be your twin souls. आपकी life partner mostly soulmates होते हैं. And soulmates are there to make you a better or stronger person. And you're mostly at peace with soulmates. But twin souls will not let you be peaceful. उनके साथ कोई peace नहीं मिलती है. उनके साथ तो बस वो एक बहुत जबरदस्त, जैसे ना कि push मिलता है एक दूसरे से. और in your lifetime, ट्विन सोल जो है आपका, दे माइट टर्न अप व्हेन यू ऑलरेडी हैव अ पार्टनर, क्योंकि वो चैलेंज और स्ट्रॉन्ग करना होता है. आपकी ग्रोथ जरूरी है, और जब तक स्ट्रॉन्ग चैलेंज नहीं मिलेगा, यू विल नॉट ग्रो. सो दे विल कम इन अ वेरी चैलेंजिंग रिलेशनशिप, यू कुड से. एंड व्हेन यू लीस्ट एक्सपेक्ट देम, यू विल मीट अप विद देम. And but we have to understand that when we meet them, automatically some major change is coming up into our life. So their coming into our life proves to be very challenging. और उनके साथ जो relation होती है ना, you keep falling in and out with them, you keep fighting with them, but you keep coming back as well. आज अलग वही ना, वो अलग रह भी नहीं सकते और इकट्ठे रह भी नहीं सकते. Because these people, they know you inside out. They can understand your thought processes. They can understand what is going on in your mind. So it is impossible to live with them. सो इनका जो कनेक्ट होता है वो स्पिरिचुअल ही रहता है, फिजिकल कम ही होता है. एंड यू नो दे कम इन टू गिव यू पेन मोस्टली, बिकॉज पेन के बिना ग्रोथ इज नॉट पॉसिबल. ग्रोथ तभी मिलेगी जब यू फेस अ चैलेंजिंग सिचुएशन, अ पेनफुल सिचुएशन. सोलमेट्स जो आते हैं दे कम टू हील योर पेन्स, आपको शांत करने के लिए, सूद करने के लिए आते हैं. बट ट्विन फ्लेम्स दे कम इन टू पुश यू टू, जो है ना पिंच जो होता है वो करने के लिए आते हैं. एंड विदाउट दैट यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू रीच द पर्पस ऑफ योर लाइफ. सो ट्विन souls are also needed, you could say, for your growth. You know, Radha and Krishna, they are regarded as twin souls. Everyone knows about their story, so they are as twin souls. Then there's also Sri Ramakrishna the, he and his wife are also regarded as twin souls. Inki bhi relationship was amazing. Like when she was hardly 6 years old, उस time जल्दी हो जाती थी शादियां, तो तब शादी हो गई थी. And then she joined him when she was 18, but theirs was a totally immaculate relationship. And he, in fact, worshipped her as a Devi. He gave her the Devi form. Many people objected to it also, but he did that. So उनका relationship was like literally supporting each other. उनकी growth भी बहुत सारी हुई उनके साथ ही. Then Arjuna and Krishna are also regarded as twin incarnations. जो Lord Narayan के जो है ना, they are regarded as a twin incarnation. Now, how do we connect the yin yang part with the twin souls part? उनकी journey क्या है? We've seen the symbol जो है, yin yang का symbol जो है. This is one of the oldest philosophies, और twin flames की भी philosophy काफी old है. And इसका जो yang principle है, it is action one, and yin is the receptivity one. वहाँ से action है, तो यहाँ से it is this receptivity is the principle. And when these two principles combine, they create. Creation happens then. So you know this yin yang symbol जो है, the circle with the, like they're literally swirling. जो आती है energy इसकी, that it is swirling. The energy is घूम रही है, हो रही है. So one is the divine feminine and the other is the divine masculine. दोनों की energies ये भी है. Then इनके swirling motion से क्या होता है, they are not two distinct parts, they are in that merging phase. And twin soul की journey जो है, when they come in front, तो you are in that merging space. Merging के दोनों mix हो रहे हैं. अब इसमें जो है, जो divine कहाँ पे खत्म, कहाँ से शुरू होती है, कहाँ से खत्म होती है, हम कुछ नहीं कह सकते. So it is originating from a point, and then that is the end point also, क्योंकि वहाँ पे मिल रही है, merge हो रही है एक दूसरे के साथ. So these two energies जो है ना, they are in a constant, you could say, dynamic form of completing each other. उसके बिना वो पूरा नहीं, उसके बिना वो पूरा नहीं है. And you can also say that they're chasing each other, वो भी आ जाता है. But it is all about the flow. घूमती रहती है, इसकी energies जो है वो घूमती रहती है. तो जब वो चेज वाला होता है ना, तो इसमें रनर एंड चेजर डायनामिक्स भी आ जाता है, कि जो कि बहुत, यू कुड से, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द ट्विन फ्लेम जर्नी. क्योंकि सारा टाइम जो है ना भाग ही रहते होते हैं, ऑन अगेन ऑफ अगेन फीलिंग आती है इस वाली जर्नी में. वेरी लाइक विजिबल ट्रेट ऑफ दिस जर्नी. बट देन व्हेन यू लुक एट दिस सिंबल, इट इज अबाउट like a completeness also. It's a like union, so it is something which is complete also, and they're both flowing together to bring in that completeness, and they're eternally connected. Both the जो twin souls होते हैं, they are always connected. जो एक ही soul के दो parts हो गए, so they're connected with a cord which cannot be broken in any way. So every soul has that connecting cord with its twin souls. और कभी इवन इफ you're not meeting, लड़ाई हो रही है, भाग रहे हो एक दूसरे से, यू कैन नॉट बी डिस्कनेक्टेड. कोई हो ही नहीं, पॉसिबिलिटी हो ही नहीं सकता. बोथ दीज एनर्जीज जो है yin yang symbol अकॉर्डिंग, दे आर इंटरट्वाइंड, दे आर इंटरडिपेंडेंट और कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री है एक दूसरे के लिए, एक के बिना दूसरा नहीं होते हैं. एंड बोथ ऑफ देम आर इन कॉन्स्टेंट मोशन. तो दैट इज व्हाट लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट. कंटिन्यूअसली आप बढ़ते जा रहे हो उस लाइफ, यू हैव टू लर्न योर लाइफ लेसन्स एंड सिटिंग एक लाइक अगर आपकी लाइफ स्मूथ चल रही है तो देन दैट इज नॉट ग्रोथ. कोई चैलेंजेस मिल रहे हैं, आप उसको समझ रहे हो, आगे बढ़ रहे हो, तो दैट इज व्हाट कॉन्स्टिट्यूट्स एज ग्रोथ. और लाइफ लेसन्स तो सीखने ही पड़ते हैं. अब जो ट्विन फ्लेम्स होते हैं, वन कैन बी अ स्लो लर्नर, वन कैन बी अ फास्ट लर्नर. लर्निंग व्हाट? मूविंग अहेड इन लाइफ, स्पिरिचुअलिटी, योर कनेक्शन विद द यूनिवर्स, विद द डिवाइन, वो सीखना होता है हमने. तो एक कुछ जल्दी सीख लेता है, एक थोड़ा लेट सीखता है. और what one soul is learning, the other also will come up to that level. अपने आप automatically it will get pushed to also come to that level. So it is not that you have to be together. Anywhere you are in the world, whether you met or not, it does not matter. When one soul is progressing, the other will also progress. और जब आप बिल्कुल मेच्योर हो जाते हो, then your union happens. अब दोनों can be come into this world at the same time, reincarnate हो सकते हैं simultaneously. और एक हो सकता है कि one is in the astral plane and the other is on the earth. So then they are helping each other. वहां से भी they are helping the other one to grow. And even when they are born in this on this earth, they can remain unknown to each other. पूरी लाइफ टाइम मिले भी ना, वो भी पॉसिबल होता है. दोनों के अपनी अपनी लर्निंग प्रोसेसेस होते हैं. So even while remaining apart, without knowing that there is a twin soul alive at this time with me, because हमें वो भी नहीं पता होता कि अभी यहाँ पर है या एस्ट्रल प्लेन पे है. But we have to keep on learning, we have to keep on growing. And जब हमारी maturity हो जाएगी, somehow or the other, we will face each other. Then when they get reincarnated on this earth, they may be of different genders or the same gender also. It is not necessary कि आप different genders में ही हो. आप two sisters हो सकते हो, two brothers हो सकते हो, father daughter हो सकते हो, husband wife हो सकते हो, कुछ भी हो सकते हो. Whatever is the destiny, whatever is your lesson, उसी के है, उसी के accordingly आप आते हो. अब इसका जो twin flame का lesson का जो core चीज है, how do we reach that maturity state? That is just by achieving balance within yourself. जब आपकी growth होएगी, when you make more and more progress yourself, so then only you will get to meet the other. So it is not about just giving unconditional love to the other. Do it for yourself. Focus on your own growth and development. And that will make the awakening possible faster. And for that growth and development, we need to follow a few spiritual practices, a spiritual hygiene, you could say. So that is through these जो होता है meditation, yoga, tai chi, martial arts, जो इनके through we need to achieve that balance, that growth, ताकि we are able to meet up with our twin soul. You know, martial arts are very good for this progress, this journey, because they create that yin yang balance in you. और जब आपका वो balance होएगा तो आपकी growth हो रही है. So the more you get into spiritual practices, you will grow and evolve. Spiritual level पे भी, personally भी, तो balance आ जाता है. Then there is something called twin flame meditation, वो भी किया जा सकता है. All these are very essential. Along with this, while you are progressing, while you're moving along this path, तो आपकी cleansing और shielding भी बहुत जरूरी है. Because as you evolve, you become more sensitive. And जो आसपास की आपकी energies से हैं, they affect you a lot. आपकी frequency high हो रही है, आपके आसपास नहीं हो रही है high, so you're vulnerable to all the vibes that are coming towards you. So when you are in that higher, when you reach that higher vibration stage, cleansing हो गई आपकी, तो shielding भी बहुत जरूरी हो जाती है. You need to protect yourself, to shield yourself from any negative energies. And this can be done through crystals and gemstones जो हम पहनते हैं, crystals पहनते हैं, through rituals, prayers, meditations, उन सब से we can strengthen our जो है ना हमारी energetic field है, उसको हम strong कर सकते हैं. तो कोई भी जो मेडिटेशन प्रेयर्स जो होते हैं, हम वो जो जला के हर्ब्स वगैरह जलाते हैं, इंसेंस जलाते हैं, we should make those a regular part of our activities. उसी से cleansing हो जाती है. Then we also need to, जो हमारा inner balance है, उसको हमने जो है सही रखना है with self love. That can only happen with self love. क्योंकि जो yin yang का symbol का meaning भी है, it is all about balance, inner balance. और our daily lives जो they're full of challenges, कुछ ना कुछ होता ही रहता है. और पर जो भी आप whatever spiritual progress you are making, they can like get negated by those challenges. So इसलिए अपना inner balance, when your core is strong, when you're stable within yourself, ये सारी चीजें आपको affect नहीं करती. होता रहे जो मर्जी होता रहे, आप अपना शांत रहते हो. And that can only come when you are in that space of self balance, self love. So उसी से ही जो जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे आपका इनर बैलेंस बढ़ेगा. सो योर स्पिरिचुअल इमोशनल जो वेलबींग है, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो यू नीड टू प्रायोरिटाइज दैट. सबसे पहले वो चाहिए. सो एंड देन इट इज नॉट you are taking care of your twin soul also when you are practicing all these, क्योंकि जो आपकी प्रोग्रेस होगी वो उस तक पहुंचेगी जरूर. And if you're not taking good care of yourself, you're not only hurting yourself but the other also. जो आपका काउंटर पार्ट है वो उसको भी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. Then we need to surrender to the whole process, which can be very difficult because हमें ego छोड़ना होता है. But what exactly does surrender mean? उसका surrender का ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप कुछ नहीं करो, बस मस्त हो जाओ, छोड़ दो, मेरे बस में नहीं है तो कुछ करना नहीं है. That is not there. We sometimes resist what is happening. जो भी हो रहा है, we are not allowing it to happen. क्यों हमारे अपने thoughts होते कि ऐसा होना चाहिए, वैसा होना चाहिए. But we need to flow along. जो भी divine timing है, अगर अभी नहीं मिल रहा तो it's okay. We need to accept it. Because there is a plan for me. And when I reach that stage of growth, then only something will happen. So I need to surrender to the process. I need to surrender to the universe. So you have to have that faith कि जो भी मेरे साथ हो रहा है वो सही हो रहा है. Because हमें ना, we like to feel in charge, and then we feel कि मुझे कुछ करना है तभी कुछ होएगा. But letting go, surrender, that is important. So अपनी ईगो से things नहीं चलेंगी. That क्योंकि हम वो डिमांड करते हैं कि मुझे ध्यान दो, मुझे केटर करो. Then we put in clauses कि ऐसा होएगा तब ऐसा करेंगे. Judgments ले आते हैं हम. So we need to let go and go with the flow. That is most essential. So इससे ये नहीं होता कि हम कुछ कर नहीं रहे, कि हमने surrender कर दिया, I've surrendered to divine timing. You won't be stagnant. You will actually be making progress on your twin flame journey जो है ना. And everything is an important part of the journey of the soul. जो भी आप कर रहे हो नहीं कर रहे हो, everything is part of it. वो है कि अपना दिमाग ज्यादा नहीं, like clauses नहीं लगाने जाने के, ऐसा होने से ऐसा करूंगा. So some people are very rigid, as I said, ना, yang strong हो जाता है, so you become very rigid and you don't allow things to happen in your life. I am in charge, मेरे हिसाब से चलनी चाहिए चीजें. तो वो थोड़ा सा surrender करने की जरूरत होती है. And then of course, then once you learn how to do that, your journey is onwards, going onwards. So happy journey for it all. So I come to the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for being there. Any inputs?
One second.
Good morning.